Hello everybody. Today, I want to get you playing on expert combat difficulty. That is all. We're going to do our first fight on expert combat, and I'm going to show you how to win it every time. Because the first fight, for if you take a return item contract, is 7 thugs. So we're going to learn how to fight brigand thugs on expert combat difficulty, and then this will help you on veteran or whatever do that as well. So I'm going to start a new campaign. Just random company, like expert. I'm gonna go expert economic and low starting funds. So if you want to go on easier than this, like if you want more starting funds or easier economic, it will be easier than what I'm doing. Now I have just like 2 minutes ago made a save just so I knew that we had a return item contract, and thus I didn't have to go live and worry about, oh crap, I have to find a city with a contract. But totally random start. Like, regular brother like this, regular brother like this, and then your archer. So I'll keep this stuff on him because I'm sure he's probably going to keep that, but he might not. We'll see. So, like I said, the first return item contract is always 7 thugs on expert combat difficulty, okay? And I'm going to over-explain everything I do so that we can win this fight. Alright, so we're going to accept the contract. In the beginning, you don't negotiate for prices, because the first ambition you want to take is probably make friends. If you do 2 contracts without asking for a negotiation of price with a city, you will get friendly. So don't ever do this, because if you keep negotiating, you won't get better relations. But 2 contracts will get you friendly, and that gets you your ambition, and that snowballs you further on. Okay, so look at our starting brothers. 6110. This guy's good for early. 58 minus 3, and this guy's not so great. I mean, he's fine, but minus 3 sucks. This, with Determined, is pretty good. So we're going to fight 7 thugs. We know we're fighting 7 thugs. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to look. Javelins. Javelins are worth it for the buy, because early game javelins beat early game crossbow. So you can just throw the crossbow there, and now we have 5 javelins. These are going to help us, because we have plus 30% chance to hit versus plus 15%. Minus 3 tile distance, that's great if you're firing from 6 tiles away, but you're not going to be firing from 6 tiles away. You're going to be firing from like 2 tiles away, so this is going to be better for you. Okay, cool. Next, 7 thugs. We want to look at who we can buy. You want to go off of their equipment and their background, because the better backgrounds have better stuff. Nobody here is particularly eye-catching, but nets are good. So basically this guy, a net costs 50 gold. So we're getting a brother for 60, or you can say 110 and a free net. 230 fishermen. Fishermen are okay. A dagger and a net and 20 armor. That's a buy. Same with this. Head armor, a knife, and 10. That's also a buy. Let's take a look at what we have right now. This guy, he is mediocre. Realistically, you would name these people like this would be early front, because he's got 1-star melee, good stam, HP stars. This guy is also okay for the first fight. I don't care too much about him. 42 with a range star. You could give him javelins or as well. If we had more javelins, I would consider giving them to this dude as well. Let's see. This would be a really good buy. 80 armor with a tier 2 dagger. How many nets do we have? 2 nets? We have 1 net. Nets are going to be key in this upcoming fight. 110 rat catcher with another net. Probably worth it. Another early game front line. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 front line, 2 nets with this dude here. So now let's equip him. Mr. Good gets his double grip spear. This guy's also good, so we're going to give him that armor. Let's see if we can buy some better weaponry here. Cheapy spear. A couple of cheapy spears. We can even buy a shield. Alright. Good brothers get spears. Alright. 4, 2, 0. All these guys have 0 melee defense? Really? This guy has 2 melee defense. Alright. We're gonna give you a net. We're gonna put daggers on these dudes. Oh, we do have a shield. Epic. Alright. Who are we keeping alive next? I guess you. Yeah, you're probably our next best guy. So you can get the next spear. This guy gets 20 mail. He can get a shield. You can get a net. I'll give you a net as well. Dagger. 5 mail. He doesn't need big mail. Let's go like this. Now we have 800 extra crowns. We could realistically buy a 91 pitchfork. Could buy another hat. Give you a dagger so you're at least somewhat useful. Alright. You know, this woodcutter's axe, I guess, is like something. I think I'd rather take 2 swings with the dagger, though, along with the net. So I could be under-equipping myself for this fight, honestly. But I think this will be fine. Oh, they're south. Lol. Okay. So, the reason I'm okay with going with 6 dudes on this fight is because everybody else up there sucked. I don't think spending 200 on extra spear is necessary for this fight, because we have 2 nets. And these nets are going to help us. If anything, I might actually want to give the net to this guy here. Alright. Oh, they're on sand. That sucks. Okay. Because sand incurs more fatigue. Alright. So these, since we have ranged, the thug AI is to run into you. So these guys are just going to run into me. The thugs will never just like stand there, as far as I'm aware. So what we have to do is we have to prioritize which thugs need to die. This thug can be left alive. He has a 40 hat, trash body armor, and a stun stick. Useless. This guy here, also useless. This dude with the stun stick, it doesn't matter. This dude has a tier 2 dagger. We need to kill him, because he could puncture somebody and basically, like, do 80% of their HP. He needs to die. This axe, we would probably like the mail, but also likely needs to die. He only swings once, so he's less deadly than something like this sword. Because the sword can, like, still basically 2-shot you. And so can the axe. This pick is annoying. This flail is annoying. What we're going to do is we're going to get on top. Clearly the first thing we're going to get on top of the high ground here. If anything, we might actually want to fall back to this high ground. Because with this, we start out with 1. And so if they come around me, only 1 guy's getting high ground bonus. But here, we can get multiple high ground bonuses. So that's actually what we're going to do. Is we're going to fall back all the way to this other bit of high ground. See, Thug AI is just having them run at me. So identifying threats, again, we've identified this guy needs to die. These 2 can be left alive. I would like to get this flail, so we want to, or his mail, so we like to probably dagger that guy, and maybe dagger the axe, although that's still deadly either way. Alright. Put you here for right now. Just get everybody on the high ground. We'll wait. You might get another throw. Alright. I want to also identify which guys want to dagger down in this process. Like I alluded to it earlier. We want to dagger this guy for the mail. Maybe want to dagger him for the mail. Alright. Yep. See, couldn't have done it with a crossbow, because then we'd have to reload and whatever. But we just broke that guy's armor. That was definitely worth it. Even though we lost the 30 mil, that's a good hit. He's basically a one-shot to a spear now. Alright, so we're going to pass our turns. Pass, pass, pass. Spear wall isn't too necessary. Thugs aren't dumb enough to just like run into you like that. Stun stick. I don't give a fuck about that. Alright. 79. This guy I'm not too worried about. I want to kill, like I said, I want to kill the tier 2 dagger. I can spear wall here actually. Alright, so let's think about what we want to do. We want to have them waste their AP going around. So I get more throws on this javelin and have them not all just walk into me. Because right now what's going to happen is I'm going to pass my turns for next round. They're going to walk into me. He's going to swing. He's going to walk in puncture. He's going to walk in stun. He's going to come in, hit, come in, stun me again, come in, hit. Because again, I want to stay on my high ground, so I can't walk out and do that to them. But so thus, to stop them from just getting the first hits next turn, because I want to stay on my high ground, I have to prevent them from spending, from being able to just walk into me like that. So what I want to do is identify where, if anyone I can kill this round. I could kill this guy. I could spear wall instead. I'm gonna spear wall here. So I'm gonna do. We have the nets though. What I don't think I can do is I can stop this axe. So I'm going to throw at the axe. I could go for the kill, but I'm not too worried about this guy. Pierced hand. Okay, he's less likely to hit me now. Pierced arm. This guy's fucking dead. Okay. So I'm going to back up. We could net somebody. I don't think I have to, though. I'm going to back up to here and turn. Go here. Because I have 90 fatigue, I'm just going to spear wall there. Spear wall here. I'm not... This guy could walk here. I'm going to let them walk in. Nah, I don't know. I guess I don't have to. Pass, pass. I'll let them waste their AP a little bit longer. This is a place where I wouldn't necessarily care that much. This guy's not going to do anything. I'm more worried about the pick coming down and hitting me. Alright. So we want to throw out the tier 2 dagger. Injured shoulder is minus damage. That's good. Could kill this guy. I'm not sure he's going to die to a spear. Alright, we're going to kill him. Alright. He's dead. We've freed this guy up, and we're going to free this guy up in a second. Again, I'm not worried about this dude at all. He passed his turn, didn't he? He did. This guy, turn done, turn done. Okay. So, he moved 1. So he can move 1 more and attack. I'm going to move here. And I'm going to try and kill this dagger. Again, I don't care what this dude does at all. Especially with the spear wall. The spear wall will be down. But that's fine. I want to move here. Swing. I'm going to pass my turn. Because this dude can still stun me. Now I'm going to go here and spear wall. Because I don't want the flail coming in. You can also pass your turn. Okay. Yeah, I don't care if he breaks my shield. That's fine. We are going to stab once. This guy, we're okay with him dying. We don't want him to die, but we're okay with him dying. You're going to go here. See, they're all wavering. Alright. I'm going to go here. You can walk up and stun. We want to use this net right now. This guy is turn done, and he's going to shield wall. He's out of fatigue. I can prevent your action by doing that. And I can walk here, breaking. Okay. I'm going to go for a total flee. Didn't happen. Stun stick, though. That's cool. Alright. Oh, you're going. We're going to pass. I'm okay if this guy walks onto me. That's fine. We don't care about this guy's armor. Stab. Don't hit him again. That would be a mistake to hit him again. Because he is already fleeing. I care very little about this guy's life. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to walk here. to prevent. I know I have a spear wall up. Actually, I have a spear wall. Do is that what I would want to do? Is I'd want to try and break this dude. So I'd want to walk here. But we're already spear walling, and this guy has an injured shoulder, which is minus damage. So I'm gonna hope that Mr. Manfield doesn't get double punctured. Actually, I'd rather spend this guy's life doing that. Don't care about that. Yep. Yeah, if he wants to roll on 40s, that's he's rolled on 40s. So that's why I did that. All right. His life is not that useful. It goes 3, goes 5. Turn ends first. All right. We're gonna go here. Net. Pass. Get the stun. What we just did is we prevented this dude either from running or from doing anything with his turn. So like this, reload the crossbow, and we want to pass, because this guy could flee from this guy running, so we just pass our turn. And we go here, stab, end turn immediately for the initiative bonus. Yeah, that's fine. He just ends, okay. Stab him twice, kill. This guy might break. Yeah, he broke, okay. Good. So then we go, he did pass his turn. Alright, we have a dagger. I don't know if he can swing. Fleeing? Yeah, he can't swing. Okay. So 30% chance to hit. He is shield walling. I think what I would rather do though is, yeah, punctured. Fleeing. Alright, epic. Get next to him, he can't run. Pass, let these guys kill themselves. And we're gonna get this guy's his armor. Awesome, and run him down, obviously. Nice. If you really min-maxed, you would have the guy whose experience you want to level up to kill him, but that's fine. So at the end of that, we took like two hits from a stun stick. I don't even know what the fuck hit this guy. Like nothing. Like a dagger. With, yeah, dagger. We got the 55 mil and the shield we wanted. Tier 2 flail and a short sword. That's a plus accuracy weapon. This is a plus accuracy weapon because you ignore shields, and a wooden shield and a 55 mil. So that is extremely valuable fight, and we took that with no losses. What did we see from that? Oh, and I was also willing to risk people. So what we saw is we fell back because the thug AI makes you go forward. Or the thug AI has them go forward. So if you fall back to advantageous positions, they will come to you. Always do that. Very rare do you engage thugs by going forward, unless you're in there's a high ground between you and them and their starting locations. Always try and get that positioning because they will come into you. Second, we saw good use of avoiding damage. Thugs have really bad AI, so if you spear wall, they'll walk around, they'll waste their turns, and then they'll get surrounded. Or you can use these javelins to just destroy people. This guy, he only got 1 kill, but he fucking wrecked people with these javelins. And yes, we did hit all of them. We could have missed some, but we had 80s and 70s to hit, so that's great. And 270s is better than the 150 from the crossbow. So, or even whatever it is on the crossbow. Then we saw good use of positioning on our end. The nets prevented their positioning. And then we even used these two in risky positions to save these brothers' lives that we care about more. And thus, these guys didn't end up dying, but they could have, and that's fine. We even got some armor at the end of that. We saw some passing of turns to prevent status effects like stuns. Good target selection, because the people that hit us was the stun stick and the guy with an injury. So we took no damage, right? You know, the short sword, the flail, the two-handed axe, those didn't hit us. That was a perfect fight, pretty much. Maybe minor mistakes here and there, but like 98% perfect fight. So now you can replicate this in your own expert combat difficulty run, and this is how you'll be able to fight thugs every time, because every thug fight is the same. Add in a couple of raiders gets a little bit dicey, but it'll be okay. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know if you want more of these over-explained runs. That would be really helpful for me for the feedback. Thank you.